Welcome everybody. My name is Tim Sandy and I'm a VMware Systems Engineer. In today's session we're going to discuss the new and updated VMware products that were announced on December 9th, 2014. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, many of our products in the announcement on December 9th are related to our management products. And as you may or may not know, our management products have all been renamed or rebranded. So this chart here shows you what the old name was as well as what the new ones are. So as you'll see, the new vRealize operations name was formerly known as vCenter Operations Management. The vRealize Automation used to be the vCloud Automation Center or VCAC. vRealize Business used to be ITBM or IT Business Management. vRealize Log Insight used to be vCenter Log Insight. And then we also have some new products and packaging for our new vRealize family of products, and we will talk about those in a minute. So again, let's get started. We're going to break out into three main sections. First is going to be the vRealize family of product announcements. We're going to go through those, and then we'll go on to some other EUC and vCloud Air related ones later. So first up, we are going to talk about the vRealize Operations 6.0. This was, again, vCenter Operations Management, or vCops as you might have known it. The new version is not just simply a new name, but also a completely re-architected product. Some of the new aspects of the product are a new resilient architecture offering high availability. It gives you a single unified user interface instead of two like the previous versions, one for customizing and one for normal operations. It's now down into a single interface. We also provide you now with smart alerts, enhanced reporting and policy capabilities, flexible capacity models, and unified visibility into different types of storage as well. This slide shows you the three different editions. The naming of them is the same. It's the Standard, Advanced, and Enterprise for vRealize Operations 6. The main advantage of going from Standard to Advanced is the ability of having insight over the operations of the OS, application, SAN analytics, along with vSphere change configuration and regulatory compliance information. From the Advanced to the Enterprise, you gain the abilities to have complete management into the application monitoring, capacity modeling, and analytics, as well as the OS level configuration management support for compliance standards such as HIPAA or PCI and SOX. So again, somebody like a financial institution or healthcare institution that has to follow these regulations and compliance standards, they'll be very interested in the Enterprise Edition, which allows them to give that complete control and to monitor and make sure that they're staying compliant at all times. vRealize Operations for Horizon, or known as V4H, allows you to easily troubleshoot, manage, and monitor your end-user computing environment, a single pane of glass that extends from your data center throughout to your devices. vRealize Operations 6 for Horizon allows customers to accelerate view deployments with confidence because it helps manage the complexity of that VDI environment, especially at scale. It helps ensure the highest level of end-user experience for the greatest percentage of users by reducing the number of false positive alerts and alarms, and facilitating help desk and operations staff and addressing legitimate anomalies. And finally, it helps identify performance issues caused by under-provisioned VMs, while also helping to maximize the utilization of those existing resources. So again, it gives you insight into your virtualized desktops, just like vCenter Operations does for your server infrastructures. So now between having vRealize Operations along with the vRealize Operations for Horizon plugin, it gives you full insight into both your infrastructure for your servers as well as your desktops. Previously, we had vCenter Log Insight. This is now called vRealize Log Insight, and the new version is version 2.5. Besides the name change, the new version also has some improvements and new capabilities. For example, some of them are an event trends analyzer. It also allows for roles-based access control, integration with vRealize Operations Manager 6, So you're now getting that insight. You're going to start to see this through all of our management products in the vRealize family, that when you start having multiple of these products, they will have insight to each other, which is a huge benefit. It has an integrated load balancer, built-in content packs, and contextual log browsing for the events. It also has several usability, performance, and security improvements in this version as well. vRealize Login site has two license models. The first is a 25-pack OSI licensing model, and then we have the per processor licensing model. It's also a package that can be purchased in several ways, either as a standalone product, or in the vRealize Operations Insight package, or the vRealize Suite, as well as finally an add-on to vSphere with Operations Management, or vSOM. So those are your options. vRealize Business 6, or used to be ITBM, has also been upgraded as well. It too has new and upgraded features. It has integration, again, with vRealize Automation 6.2 and EMC Storage Resource Management, or SRM. Now, again, here you're starting to see where everything is starting to tie together between our management products. Cost analysis enhancements to pricing, improved consumption analysis, support for budgeting and new currencies, and much, much more. Support for data center comparisons, pricing between various cloud vendors, public cloud enhancements for AWS support, as well as vCloud Air cloud usage visibility, and finally several reporting enhancements were made, again, to just give you better reports to make your job that much easier. This chart is intended for you to compare the different editions. The standard edition is going to give you the ability to rapidly cost out your private cloud infrastructure and compare the cost of your private cloud infrastructure to alternatives available from public cloud providers. The advanced edition will give you the ability to comprehensively manage the full IT services stack. It delivers the same functionality as standard, but the scope of what can be managed increases quite dramatically. The Enterprise Edition provides you the ability to bring quality metrics into the picture and allow you to report financial metrics side by side with quality metrics for more complete views of performance against goal for services you deliver. You can manage quality metrics at a level of the services you deliver to your customers, or you can manage quality metrics for vendors that complete your value delivery chain. The licenses for vRealize Business, when purchased as a standalone product, can be purchased by either per OSI or per CPU with the standard edition, and that's only the standard edition. And then for the advanced and enterprise editions, you can get it either by named user or per CPU. So there's a difference there depending on which edition you're talking about. vRealize Automation 6.2, like the others, have been updated with additional capabilities to include some of the new ones, such as supportability enhancements, integration and insight into your operational environment with vRealize Operations Manager 6, enhancements to support additional endpoints, such as cloud environments, and finally, there have been enhancements to the Advanced Designer, Application, and Orchestrator services. So again, just adding additional capabilities and functionality in each one of these versions, and also insight into our other management products, of course. vRealize Automation comes in 3 editions: Standard, Advanced, and Enterprise. This chart shows the difference between those. It is also packaged either as a standalone product or a part of the vRealize Suite for the Advanced and Enterprise editions only, or as well as part of the vCloud Suite, and that's for any of the editions. Something new that we have is the vRealize Suite. It's another new package, again, to add to the vRealize family. It is a package of products. It's a cloud management platform purpose-built for hybrid cloud, including all of our management products, such as automation, with self-service provisioning, infrastructure, and application across multiple hypervisors, private and public cloud, with both speed and control, as well as operations to manage infrastructure and applications in physical, virtual, and cloud environments with integrated capacity, performance, log, and configuration management, as well as business to align IT spending with business priorities via full transparent transparency and improve decision-making around infrastructure and application, service costs, and quality. And finally, unified management, providing a common set of tools across on-premise and public clouds with a unified management experience and fast time to value. It's designed to deliver very quickly and manage infrastructures and applications with the control that the IT department needs. It's also used to extend the capabilities of vCloud Suite as well to hybrid and heterogeneous environments. So you can combine it with vCloud Suite to ensure that both you can handle anything from an on-premise standpoint as well as to different cloud vendors as well. This slide shows you the 2 editions of the vRealize Suite, which are the Advanced Enterprise editions. Both editions come with vRealize Log Insight and either the associated Advanced or Enterprise versions of vRealize Business, Operations, and Automation. The vRealize Suite licensing is sold either by per OSI for public cloud workloads or workloads on physical hardware, or per CPU for on-premise private clouds and virtual environments. Another new product that's been added to the vRealize family is the vRealize CodeStream 1.0. Businesses that have test dev departments that develop software either for their own operational network or to be sold to their customers would be ideal candidates to talk to about vRealize CodeStream. It provides continuous delivery to enable frequent, reliable software releases, reduce operational risks, and increase the business agility. Essentially, it is an end-to-end management product to take a company through all the development, user acceptance, production, and lifecycle management phases of application development. vRealize CodeStream provides continuous delivery of applications, visibility across their release stages, integrate with continuous integration tools, and finally it provides a framework for provisioning and software development. This is licensed as a standalone product and also sold either by a per CPU or per OSI model. There's some additional products that have been updated as well. However, they're a little more minor type of updates, and I just wanted to mention them so you're aware of them. vCenter Configuration Manager was renamed and updated to vRealize Configuration Manager 5.7.3. The updated version allows for the collector to be installed on 2012 server, 2012 R2 server, as well as support for SQL 2012 R2 server. Support for managing various other operating systems such as Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7, CentOS 7, etc. Some of these different Linux-based operating systems are just some of these updates. Then we have vRealize Hyperic 5.8.4 is the new name and also been an updated version. Major and minor bug fixes have been taken care of in this version. Non-English language support for Windows OSs have also been added. Updates to support newer versions of Java, and as well as some updated plugins as well are some of the updates. And finally, vRealize Orchestrator plugin has been renamed and updated as well. The updated plugin works with vRealize Automation 6.2 and vRealize Orchestrator 6.0. It offers a new create and approve policy and added an approval level workflows for creating vRealize automation approval policies. It has new workflows for content management to validate and share Advanced Service Designer content between tenants as well as your automation hosts. Now, one thing I wanted to go over that's it is directly related to our products, but it wasn't an announcement, but I wanted to cover this anyway. Either in the past or after going through some of these new and updated products, some of you may be a little confused as to which product is the right fit when talking to your customers. This slide represents a very basic overview of how to align the right product based on your customer's needs in regards to these management-based products. Starting with our small customer that needs basic virtualization and some operational oversight into their environment, the vRealize Operations 6 or VROps would be the right fit for them. Then a step up from there, when the customer also needs to see operational information as well as be able to accomplish log analytics, then the vRealize Operations Insight would be the next step for them, because it does combine the vRealize Ops along with the Log Insight product. For larger customers that need to have a complete management and automation oversight into their homogeneous vSphere environment, then vCloud Suite provides the various tools and associated vSphere licenses for that environment. And finally, we have the new vRealize Suite, which contains all of our management products that allow them to be used for their on-prem private cloud, as well as manage their public cloud environments to include heterogeneous environments such as AWS, Azure, etc. So that gives you a nice little cheat sheet as to what products and packages might be appropriate when you're talking to your customers and kind of where they fit in. Next, I'm going to discuss some of our vCloud Air related announcements. So let's get into those. First off, we have vRealize Air Automation. It is a new as-a-service offering in our vCloud Air family of offerings that is currently in a beta status right now, and hopefully to go GA sometime next year, maybe the first half, but I don't know at this point in time. You'll just have to watch for that. It offers the same capabilities that we talked about earlier with our normal vRealize Automation product for when we're talking in regards to your on-premise environment, just that this is going to be residing out in our vCloud Air environment, and it's going to be offered as a service. So again, look for more information sometime in the next 1 or 2 quarters on this. Hopefully you'll see some updated information and releases on that. Another new as-a-service offering that is also currently in a beta status on vCloud Air is new vRealize Air Compliance. For companies such as healthcare and financial institutions that need to meet those security and compliance standards in their virtualized environments, vRealize Air Compliance provides them an end-to-end solution that assists them in ensuring that their environments meet the standards such as HIPAA, SOX, PCI compliance. Policies are configured to ensure that standardization across your virtualized environment. Continuous monitoring watches for changes that cause non-compliance and alerts you immediately as to what the changes were and who made those changes, as well as provide reporting to quickly and easily provide the current status of your compliance in your environment to management as well as government agencies to prove that you are indeed actually compliant. So now let's talk about some of our end-user computing related announcements. First off, most of you heard that VMware purchased Cloud Volumes. We have since incorporated into our end-user computing product line and is now called App Volumes. If we think about traditional Windows systems, the application settings, user profiles, and in many cases user data are tightly coupled with the operating system. And the overall user experience, productivity, preferences, and licenses is associated with a single system. With App Volumes, just-in-time application modeling separates out IT, managed applications, and application suites into administrator-defined application containers and introduces an entirely different container used for persistent user changes between sessions. With a push of a button, IT can deliver application workloads to virtual desktops in a matter of seconds. Applications are delivered through VMDK virtual disks. It can dynamically attach these virtual disks to virtual desktops, even when users are logged in to their desktops or even logged out. It can manage the complete application lifecycle, from install to upgrade to replacement of the application. It can centrally manage applications at a large scale. With centralized management, IT can update an application once and distribute to many devices in a matter of seconds. All these aspects give you the ability to present applications and desktops simply, efficiently, while providing flexibility and remaining to be agile, which is very important in most companies now. With App Volumes, it can be purchased as a standalone product or with Horizon Enterprise. Those customers that currently already own Horizon Enterprise are entitled to App Volumes for free, since it is now included in that Horizon Enterprise licensing package. App Volumes is sold in either 10 or 100 per concurrent user packs, and it does not have any different additions, much like many of our other products like the Horizon line. It is just a single edition only. The last product we'll talk about relating to end-user computing is the updated version of Mirage to version 5.2. The new version allows you to easily and safely migrate from Windows 7 to Windows 8.1 with minimal downtime, the ability to revert to snapshots in case the migration fails, and can migrate from dozens to hundreds of desktops in a single day. It makes provisioning Windows 8.1 devices, distributing applications and patches across the LAN or even the WAN easily are easy and efficient. With the enhanced gateway, it supports centralized management of remote endpoints across the WAN, thousands of endpoints per gateway. And finally, it offers an enterprise-grade scalability, manageability, and usability. So that completes the announcements of all the products that VMware announced on December 9th, 2014. I would just like to add one additional slide here. If you're interested in attending or watching more of these VMware enablement sessions, like the one you're listening to right now, we've made it very easy for you. You can stay enabled in 2 easy steps. The first step is go out to the registration link that you see there. Fill in your name, your email, what your role is, either sales, technical sales, or engineer/architect. Then select either 1, 2, or all 3 of the sessions that you'd like to be enabled on. As you see, the sessions are broken down into a 101 level, which is sales, product, packaging, and licensing, a 201 level covering technical sales, product positioning, and updates, and finally 301 sessions are for engineering, technical deep dives, as well as demos. Then the second step is to go out to the calendar and go out to that link and see what the upcoming training sessions we have that are going to be available ahead of time, so you'll know what's coming up. By registering, we will also send you a reminder about what is coming up as well. So we also have some recaps on there where we point to older sessions that we may have had some months prior that are related. So just in case you missed them and you didn't know that they were there, it's just a little reminder that, hey, we also have these other sessions. So please go out and get registered and make sure that you check out the calendar and keep yourself enabled. So that completes the presentation on the new product updates and releases for December of 2014. If you have any questions relating to any of this information, feel free to reach out to your tech data, sales, or technical representatives. We're more than happy to answer any